Peace, peace, peace. Salute. Brothers, sisters, we're back. Salute. Uh oh boy. Sister Chiquila, salute. Thank you for being here again. It was your comment that I saw. I saw YouTube. You know what it was? DAZN. Um it's the Devin Haney fight. Cause we were playing the Floyd Mayweather fight. The Floyd Mayweather fight was going just fine. Uh, we were playing that, but it was when it got to the zone and the Devin Haney versus Ryan Norman fight, something had happened. Um, they suspended the stream, so I'm still seeing it. Let me see right here. Yeah, it's still on there, but they basically ended it. But it's still. Let me see. Oh no, it's not even showing. Ah, man, YouTube is crazy, man. This is crazy. I don't even know if it's still going to be posted. Let me see if I can replay it. Oh yeah, it's playing. Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. They didn't delete the video because I'm still seeing here and you can still click it, but they just ended it. So we'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, this is the YouTube. There's rules, and it's when I started playing the Devon fight. That's when things got a little shaky. Um, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I can play or what I can play. It seems like anything with the zone I can't really touch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anything with the zone, it doesn't look like I can really touch anything with the zone, to be honest with you. So I'm not gonna play anything from the zone. But yeah, my whole thing is just from the original live. Um, I think this is going to be a masterclass performance uh, from Devin Haney. I gotta navigate this YouTube world, y'all. Like I guess when you're playing stuff like that. Yeah, sis. Basically, the stream is an hour and 42 minutes of the stream is still available. Um, it's not deleted. I don't see any. I think it's not deleted. If you go to my page, I think it's still up, but they cut it off at the beginning of the Devon fight with Brian Norman Jr. Like they just suspended the stream. So there's only an hour and 42 minutes and 57 seconds of that stream, which is cool. I'm fine. But I just want to know, is it just visible to me or is it visible to other people when they go onto YouTube? Actually, you know what? I can actually answer that question myself. Hold on one second. So yeah, I didn't lose anything. To answer your question, it doesn't seem like I've lost anything up to that point, which is the Devin Haney fight. Um, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to just check from another page. Give me 1 second. Let me go to respect, go to lives. Yeah, it looks like it's still up. Okay, well, all right, I can live with that. I can live with that. That's cool. I can live with that. It looks like it's still up, and they just cut the stream at that point. But it looks like it's still. Yeah, anything with the zone, I ain't gonna play. Forget that. Yeah, good. Bear with me, y'all. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Oh, let me share the link. Sorry. Give me one sec. We're navigating this YouTube stuff, so it's fair use. Maybe I should have said fair use. I don't think that would have helped though. If I just said fair use, YouTube fair use. I know maybe I should have said that. I wonder if that will huh. Maybe that was the mistake I made. I didn't hear anybody say it or write it in the chat. I didn't say fair use. Maybe that's why because I know that a lot of this is algorithm and all that stuff. You think I should give it a try again? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if I should give it a try to play that Devin fight again or just and say fair use. And do you think it will work or no? Let me know your opinion. Actually, let me see if I can set up a poll. I would like to know your reactions. For real, because I just don't want to. Oh, here we go. Start a poll. Do you think I should play? Okay. All right, I just started a poll, y'all. Let me know what you want me to do, because it'll determine what I want to do here. Because I was playing the Devin Haney Brian Norman fight, because I wanted to see Devin Haney's last performance and compare it with Floyd Mayweather's performance against Arturo Gatti that we just watched. So that's still up, but. Let me know. I'm gonna close the poll soon, so let me know what you think. If I just say fair use, will that work? I'm gonna close it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. End poll. Let me see what y'all said. Do you think I should play? No. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. It's all good. Yeah. So these are all lessons, I think the issue is the zone. I really do. I really think because we had no problems at all with that Floyd fight at all. There was no issues. And then all of a sudden, YouTube suspend. Like, what the hell? And this happens to people on YouTube. I mean, I'm not going to complain and say I'm the only one. Like, this happens. Now, there's another fight of Floyd's before we get out of here. And I'm going to see if I can download it. I'm going to see if I can download it right now. Give me 1 second. Let me see. There's another fight of Floyd's against Ricky Hatton where he got a knockout. Where I can see Devin Haney doing a similar thing to Rolly Romero. It could be a more challenging fight for Devin Haney, like what Ricky Hatton did to him. But the whole time, just like Floyd had it under control against Ricky Hatton, Devin has the whole thing under control. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 sec, man. Oh, my mouse just froze up on me. Oh, jeez. So I'm trying to see if I can get this fight played, and I'll just say fair use next time. Anything with the zone, I've learned, just leave it alone. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, I got it now. Oh, there's a YouTube version of what's this of the fight? Yeah. Of the Devin Haney fight, right? Yeah, if that's what you're talking about. Download data motion video. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get this fight downloaded. Because I can see a performance like this from Devin Haney as well, where it's a little bit more challenging from Rolly, which would be a good thing for Devin because he gets tested going into his next fight, whether it's against Ryan Garcia or not. Because like Floyd Mayweather wasn't tested at all against Arturo Gatti. There was no testing. Right? Do you see what I'm saying? It was completely one-sided. So I'm not sure if we want that for young Devin. Maybe we want Rolly to actually put up a challenge. You know, he is an opponent. We want a little challenge from Rolly so Devin gets some work in. I want Devin to get rounds in. That's my main concern. I want him to get rounds in. So whomever his next fight is, he's put in. To be honest with you, I want him to get in a good 6 to 9 rounds at least. You know, I don't want to just to get a round easy knockout or a technical knockout. I want him to get some work in, so he's ready for his next opponent. Don't you? Wouldn't you all agree with that? We want the young King Devin Haney to get some work in. You know. Let's see here. I was just downloading this video, and I don't know what happened with it just now. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's downloading. Oh, it's taking forever. I'm waiting for this thing to download. Yeah, so next time I do this, I'm going to say fair use, and I'm not going to use the zone, anything to do with the zone, because I've noticed they're an issue. You know, they're an issue on this platform. Yeah, so I gotta navigate. I gotta navigate this YouTube world and see how things go. Yeah, I'm not sure if y'all have seen the Ricky Hatton Floyd Mayweather, but I think with the young King Devin, it either goes both ways. It either is a one-sided performance from him against like what Floyd did against Arturo Gatti, or it's a little bit more challenging because Rolly makes it rough. Like Ricky Hatton, but essentially Floyd ended up figuring out Ricky Hatton and led him into a check left hook. You know, he sort of trapped him. He sort of, you know, he gave him a false sense of security. So I can see Devin Haney doing that with. I see Devin Haney playing with Rolly Romero, just like the sparring match. Now, see, that's the thing. You know what? Let me find a sparring match. No, give me 1 second. We still got a little time left. Yeah, okay, we got time. Sparring match. Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. Let me see if I can play that, because I don't know how these people are. Oh man, this is on YouTube. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to find this because there's sparring video, there's sparring footage of Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. Oh, okay. Let me download this. Let me download this. Okay, give me a sec. I got a lot of videos to play before we get out of here. I need more computer space for all these videos. Let me play this clip. So, and then we can get out of here. Let's see. Download. Nope. That's not it. Close that. Download. 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 Okay. It's downloading right now. What is? Oh, Sister Tequila says, I believe he'll approach him seriously. He not going over. No, he's not. He's right there. Yeah, he's not going to overlook him. No way. Devin's going to train as if he's about to fight Bud Crawford. He's not going to play around. Devin doesn't play around. He doesn't have the luxury of playing around. And he knows that. So he's not, no. He's taking Rolly Romero very seriously. Devin and Bill take every opponent in front of them very seriously. Very, 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 very seriously. So I don't see them playing any games with that, to be honest with you. That will not be happening. Nope. Not with the young king. Devin Haney. Rolly Romero sparring. I just had it. I don't know what's going on. How come it's not downloading? Here it is right here. See if I can find this again. Copy link. Okay, let me see. I want to give y'all something before we get out of here that we can bounce. Thank God that the suspended stream is still up. I'm not sure if it's going to be shadow banned or if people will be able to see it going forward, but it is what it is. You know, I'm learning these YouTube streets and what you can play and what you can't play. You know, let's see. I'm trying to get this video downloaded. Oh boy. I don't know why people can't just make things more simpler. You see Instagram. Let's see, let me get this one play. I got different things downloading because I want to give y'all something before we get out of here. And I'll just say fair use next time. And then hopefully that works. Okay, this is still downloading. That's the fight. 30 seconds. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, download. You know what? I'm going to type in fair use YouTube. Fair use. Okay. All right, let's pull up this video. of Devin and Rolly. I think it's just highlights of them, and then I have another video, and then we'll close out. Oh, salute, brother. Salute, Dante. Russell, salute, brother. How you doing? What? Ring Magazine has just posted a sparring with Devin Rolly. Oh, goodness gracious. See, let me go. I just downloaded. Okay, let me play this. And then we're going to have to, because this is a very short clip, and then I'm going to have to go to that one. Let me play this one. Give me 1 second, and then we're going to go, I'm going to go find that one. YouTube, fair use. This is fair use. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. YouTube, fair use. Fair use. This on camera, please. Yeah, sis, that's crazy. Why are they? Thank you. Thank you. They're watching you, Stephen X. Sis, why did Ring just post? Why are they talking about Rolly and Devin? My bride, what's going on? Look, it's right here. Oh my goodness. I see it right here. Yeah, you know what, sis? What you're saying is absolutely true, because like all of a sudden you're talking about Devin Haney and Rolly Romero. Wow. My point, they're watching. Yeah, somebody's watching, sis. Yeah, because all of a sudden they got something posted about Devin, and crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah, and they won't, you know, they're not going to say anything. Oh, we got this from, you know, because I'm the one talking about this issue, you know. Hold on, let me just download their clip. Might as well download that clip while the other one's playing. Close all these windows. Okay, that one's coming to an end. Let me close all these windows. Okay, that's the, close that. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let me put this in the, this is from Ring Magazine. Fair use, YouTube, fair use. This is fair use. Yeah, sis, that's what I'm saying. There was no indication exactly. They hadn't planned that. Why now? This came out of nowhere. They weren't planning on doing this. They weren't talking. I'm the only one who was talking about. I'm the only one who's talking about Devin Haney and Rolly Romero right now. This early on, you know what I mean? This past Saturday and today, and they're doing X's and O's on it, and I was just doing X's and O's. Like, I make it make sense. Everyone. Yeah, that's the clip right there. That's the clip right there. Yeah, I wish we had a longer clip of these two fighting like we did with Tank and, and Devin. Remember that whole debacle? But from what I've seen there, like Devin's dominating, dude. He's dominating him in the sparring session. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Let me see. Okay, I'm starting this download. Yeah. Overhand right, overhand right, overhand right, overhand right. Just Devin Haney's overhand rights alone. He kept it. Woo! One more time. Crazy work. Crazy work. That's crazy work. Yeah, I'm just downloading this other video. Wow. Yeah, I wish there was a longer clip of that session. I really do. It would give us a much better insight of, but I think we've seen enough of how the fight will go. See what I'm saying? I think we'll get a good insight on how the fight's going to go. I don't know why this video is taking so long. Why would it take 1 hour to download? That doesn't even make any sense. Hold on. Yeah, sis, but to your point, like Ring Magazine, there was like, y'all, why are y'all showing a clip of them? Like, I'm the only one right now talking about this fight this early on. Like, nobody else was talking about Devin Haney and Rolly Romero, like the X's and O's, or trying to break down who's going to win. Like, obviously, they probably saw it somewhere on the YouTube and then just decided to go ahead and repost. It is what it is. So, right now I'm trying to download this fight, but it seems like it's going to take too long between Floyd Mayweather and Ricky Hatton. It might be, I don't know why it's going to take so long. Let me just pin the tweet here. Pin. If y'all want to jump on before we get out of here, feel free to click the link at the top of the window. Yeah, so this broadcast, we've been talking about Haney versus Rolly Rolly, is this really Gatti versus Mayweather too? And we had played the Gatti fight. Comparing the two. So
both received the same.
yeah, I'm just takes after him in some ways. So that's why we're studying Floyd history. So this fight we've watched, but the Hatton fight, I think there's a few fights we need to watch of Floyd and how I think it's going to go with Rolly Romero. That's the whole point of this. It's how I think. So we got to watch some of Floyd's fights, some of Devin's fights, and figure it out. Devin's fights are going to be harder to play because DAZN and all this stuff and YouTube, fair use YouTube again. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, beloved queen. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll see you later. I know you got to run. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Peace. Okay, y'all. Let's continue.